So let us do a quick run through on what you should have in your curriculum vitae, your CV, or in your resume. You must start at the top, giving your name, your street address, your email address, your telephone number if you have one, and mention if you're on social media, but only if it is something good. We don't want the people to go to your page and see you in your swimsuit or see you behaving badly at a party. Remember, this is a job, so you want to look as professional as possible. But don't worry, if you can't show them in social media, just leave it off. So now, however, if it is that your social media is so bad that you're ashamed of it, then perhaps you should go and take down some of those posts. Because Jamaica is small and people can find out things about you. All right, so for your CV, after you have those vital details, you will give a professional summary. So you would say something like motivated and detail-oriented high school graduate with a passion for, and you tell them your area of interest. I have a strong ability to, and you tell them what you can do. So I can communicate effectively. I can design clothes. I can sell. I can look after children. Whatever it is you can do, tell them you have a strong ability to do it. I am eager to contribute to, and you name the company, the mission, and growth within the sector. So you would say, I'm eager to contribute to the mission of Donnett's Dress Shop and help them to grow within the Jamaican fashion industry. So the next section would be a list of your skills and expertise. So your skills: 1, industry knowledge. I understand who the players are in my industry, who the important people are, what they do, and I know all about this company. Research and data analysis. You can list that, because remember, you researched the company. So you can do research. Communication and report writing. I'm able to draft documents, write reports, write letters, and make presentations if I am asked to do that. Stakeholder engagement. So I can speak to clients, customers, I can speak to suppliers, And I can speak to other people in the industry, in other companies that are competing against us or who are our friends. Project management and organization. I can plan and execute projects, and I show initiative. So for example, if you worked in a dress shop and you had to make a wedding gown in a night, you can speak about that. How you had to get out the cloth, find the measurements, cut, sew, the electricity went off, but you went on doing the little hand stitching work until the electricity came back, and then you finished the dress in time. It shows that you know how to organize yourself well, you can handle a crisis, and you don't waste time. Another skill that you can list is attention to detail and compliance. So for that, you could say that the bride asked for one hidden pocket in her gown, or the bride asked for a 3-meter train, and I was able to do that for her. In fact, I even sewed the beads on so that they spelled out her name. She didn't ask for that, but I did it. And she was overjoyed when she saw it. So the next section on your CV would be to list your education, where you went to school. So I went to this high school, or I went to that university, wherever it is that you went to. And you would mention relevant coursework there. So if it is that you're applying for a job, say in a dress shop, you could mention that you did accounting in school, or you did office procedures or commerce or some other course that is relevant. Projects and experience is the next big heading. And you would tell them what projects you did. So, at school, you were a part of the 4-H club, and they had a bake sale every 6 months. And you helped to organize that. So you know how to handle projects on your own. The next thing is internship and volunteer experience. So what work did you do in the community or in your church? You can mention that there. So if your community was having a barbecue and you helped to organize it, if the church was having a fun day and you helped to organize it, you would list that there. If you teach Sunday school every week, you would list that there. Certification and training. So, were you a member of Key Club? And did they give you any kind of leadership training? You would mention it there. Did the 4-H club give you any kind of training in how to handle accounts? You would mention it there. Did the church put on a thing for youth leaders and you went there and got a certificate of participation? Or if you won an award, you can put it there. Additional information. That is the last heading on your CV. So, do you know any foreign language? Do you have any other thing that is relevant? So if you know Jamaican Sign Language, but you also know Spanish Sign Language, that would be wonderful. Do you know anybody? Do you have any contact at any ministry or at Jam Pro or something like that? And would you be able to call that person and arrange for help for the company? You can mention it there. Do you do any community service? You can mention it there. And so, that is the end of it, and you give your references. Make sure you ask the people if you can use their name as a reference. And so on your CV, you would give the person's name, their title, the company that they work for, the street address, the telephone number, and email address of your references. The last thing I will say is make sure that you proofread the CV to ensure that the spelling is correct on everything. And make sure that the CV looks clean. So if you can't type the CV but you're writing it, make sure that your writing is neat. But in this day and age, the best thing would be for you to get somebody to help you to type the CV. Good luck.